Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. All right, we got to talk about another one of the Blue Bloods who found a way to pick up a win tonight. The Duke Blue Devils went on the road to Louisville to pick up an 83-69 win. The big news here, Mack, they got back Jeremy Roach, who only played 17 minutes tonight, and they got back Mark Mitchell, who finished with 20 points and 12 boards. But I think more than anything else, what I highlighted watching this game, or what I kind of made the mental note of, was Tyrese Proctor finally looked like the Tyrese Proctor that I said was going to be a top 10 pick coming into the season. So if I could just restart the year and pretend that this was the first game that he played, that's what I really want to do. He finished with 24, had 4 assists. He had just 1 turnover. He made 4 threes, and 3 of them just felt like when he let it go, ooh, that's a big one. They really need that one. What'd you make of the Blue Devils tonight, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, I thought obviously one of his best games of the year by far, and the time they needed. You talked about Jeremy Roach coming back, and we just talked about Kentucky's inexperience. Well, that's exactly what he brings the Duke Blue Devils, and that is a ton of experience. A guy, I think that when he is on the floor, they look a lot more comfortable. And him going down, I believe it was in the first half on that the locker room. Then he didn't return. He had ice on his ankle. I'm hoping that's only a few days type thing, but they need him healthy. I think obviously Caleb Foster's a good player. Tyrese Proctor had a great game tonight. Jared McCain as well. But there's a difference when you have a senior point guard on the floor, a very successful senior point guard. And so, Filipowski's always going to be a monster matchup problem. Mark Mitchell played incredibly well tonight. But they need Jeremy Roach, in my opinion, to be the team that has a chance to get, because without him, I don't see it. I think they've got to be a little bit nastier on the defensive end. They certainly out-rebounded Louisville by, I think, 15. So they have it within them. Mark Mitchell, I think, is a difference maker in terms of athleticism. But I'm going to repeat that point one more time. Jeremy Roach needs to be on the floor for Duke to be the complete team they are.
Yeah, Henson, you are a North Carolina alum. You can see that NC just above your shoulder over there on the medals that you have back there and some of the trophies you have back there. I know that you don't love saying nice things about Duke, but where does this team stand to you? And I think we can all agree that North Carolina is the favorite in the ACC right now, probably the best team. How far behind is Duke when they are healthy and when they're playing with all of their guys?
Yeah, when they're healthy, they're not far behind. I think in a couple weeks, or maybe less than a couple weeks, that game of UNC, if they're fully healthy, I don't think it's going to be a game for UNC or to win that game. So Duke is a scary team when healthy because we really don't know what they look like at full strength yet. Even with Roach going down today, Foster didn't have a good game today. Proctor did. So if they're all rotating on all cylinders, we still haven't really seen what they could be. Maybe early in the season they beat Baylor, maybe. But down the stretch healthy, this is a team that could win the ACC. And, if you do the math and you look at the last ACC champions, right, 5 to 6 losses is usually going to get you in the mix to either tie or win the ACC championship. So 2 games is not that big of a difference between them and UNC right now, and they got them coming up. So Duke is right there in the mix. Healthy wise, we've yet to see what they look like, but I think they're gonna be right there at the end with North Carolina, potentially Florida State now, right? How they look, and some other teams.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field 68 content.